it's the worst part of the job for us. Tragically sad. And it's quite preventable. At the moment, the infants were healthy. They'd been surviving well for the past few weeks. That they'd been alive and running around. And so we just want to ask that there's a little bit more caution when we are in their living room effectively here at Apes Den and in other touristical sites up the rock. And just a little bit of caution, turning off your engine if you're stationary rather than leaving it running is a great way to prevent these deaths.
How many babies do we have at the moment?
Officially at the moment we have 9. That might change by the end of the year. It's still possible that we might have another one born in the next few days, but 9 at the moment, yes.
The sad thing was, of course, that one of them was a twin, and that is quite unusual that a twin actually does survive.
Yeah. Twins are extremely rare with Varu macaques, extremely rare all across the world in all the different zoos and places where you find them. We have had them here before in Gibraltar, but as in the rest of the world, it's very unusual for them both to be strong. Usually one is quite weak and they don't both survive. The real tragic thing we had this year is that both of the twins looked so healthy. They really were. They were running around. The mother was doing a fantastic job. She was getting a lot of support from the other macaques, and it was heartbreaking when we found that one was run over.
How much do we know of the emotions that the monkeys feel?
This is, scientifically it can be very difficult to study emotions, but we do know that they definitely grieve. For the mothers especially, it's very sad to watch them. They will go through a grieving process. We've all seen people who are upset and they're down and they'll hold themselves differently. It's the same thing with monkeys. They'll display, the sadness.
And in terms of the reaction to the baby who's died?
Quite often mothers will want to hold on to the baby. They know it's dead. They definitely know that it's passed away, but they won't want to let go. They'll want to care for it. They won't want another predator disturbing the body, so they'll keep an eye on it. They won't want anyone else coming near to it, and it's heartbreaking to watch.
This is a very, very busy place. What effect do you think that has, and what measures could be taken? I know that we've discussed actually switching engines off. What else could you suggest?
Well, we do know lots of studies have been done on this. It is stressful to the monkeys having people around them, just as we would be very stressed if we had paparazzi following us. So one of the ways that you can help minimize this is keep a distance. At the moment we're a nice kind of meter and a bit distance, especially if there's a newborn around. They're very, very protective of their juveniles and their infants. Just keeping that little bit of distance helps a lot. Don't stare them in the face. We don't like it when someone's glaring at us when we're sitting on a bus or something. It feels very unnerving and threatening. Same thing for the monkeys, just you can look at this part of their face or at their body, but try not to make direct eye contact. Try and be respectful. When we walk down Main Street, you're not bumping into people and stroking them and prodding them and shoving cameras in their faces. Don't do that to monkeys.